so today we're going to be preparing salmon, and on the outer side of the salmon, I'm going to do a little light coating. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add a lot of natural seasoning again. That's what we said we're going to be using. We're going to use some basil. We're going to use cilantro, oregano, and you know, we have for the inside. It's going to be another seasoning that's entailed in this jar right here. This is the jerk seasoning actually. It has onions inside of it. It has some Jamaican peppers, which really makes it really hot, that you have to cut it up really fine. You don't really see it, but it's in there. There's scallion, there's thyme, I think I already said onion, and a pinch of salt, and wrap all of them together, and you put it in a blender and have it blend. And this is the outcome here, okay? So again, we'll use this for the outside, which is the basil and the cilantro and the other stuff I said. Sprinkle it on the outside, and then make a small cut in between where we're actually going to stuff the jerk seasoning inside of the middle of it. So as we go along, you'll see exactly how it's done. And the last part of it is, for the top of the stove, we're going to fry actually some of this, and we're going to use the canola oil. I guess this is one of the most healthiest oil that we can possibly use. And we're also going to bake some, and we'll use this to put on the bottom of it to prevent it sticking to the pan. Okay? And this is also canola oil, but in the spray formula. All right? The salmon, one of the first things that I want to do is make a slice on top of the fish or on the side. And the reason for that is I'm going to stuff the jerk sauce in the middle of it. It's like a little stuffing. So I put a slice on each fish. Okay. Got one more to go. All right. So the first thing I want to do is I want to actually put the outer seasoning on first before I put the stuff in the middle of it, because I don't want to have to flip it over and things are going to go falling out. But in here we have the basil, we have the cilantro, a pinch of salt. They're all in here mixed up together. So I'm going to coat the outside of here and do the back side, and then I'm going to stuff it. I have some flour here in the pan, which I'm going to combine with some breadcrumbs in here. Okay, thank you. All right, so.
Now just tell me, what's actually in your seasoning that's here? Because I know that's your own jerk.
Yes, this is actually like cilantro, dry thyme, a little bit of cayenne pepper,
Is that the heat?
a little seasoning salt, yes.
Okay.
And all of that combined together in the container.
Because I know people can buy commercial jerk, but
Yes,
you
yes.
can buy it, but it tend to be better if you know how to make it.
Right, exactly. Yes. And someone had asked earlier about the hotness of the jerk sauce.
Yeah.
And the reason for that, why some are more hot than some, it depends on the person that actually makes it. So you can maybe use 1 pepper versus using 5 pepper. But that has to be like a particular little amount of sample you're probably making for someone, and not a great big macro amount that you're going to be giving away. All right? So hopefully that answers. So this is what I'm going to do. I want to put some of the seasoning on both sides. Okay. Just enough to cover it. And then I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing.
It's basically encased in the seasoning.
Yes.
So it's flavorful every bite.
Yep. Every bite you take, you should be able to taste the seasoning, as well as that nice hot pepper.
I understand the reason why jerk is so hot is that it's actually an island food, and people wonder why, you're in the islands and you can eat such hot food. Actually, hot food like that cools your body down.
Yes, it does. And some people even use it as a to like deflame, like if you're congested, they'll use it and it kind of open up your sinuses also. So they use it for a number of reasons, but I think it's also just for flavor, and a lot of people like that extra little tanginess to their food too. All right.
That's all I like that myself.
Okay, me too. So here we have the jerk sauce. I'm gonna take
this is another sauce you made, right?
Yes, this is also another sauce that I made from scratch. This is the one that I told you about that had the scallion, the thyme, scallions, onions. You see some little red stuff. That's actually real pepper from like Jamaica that you put in the blender and you blend it and it goes inside of it.
Every culture has a fried rice dish. This is a good example of what you can do with rice and vegetables and actually make it very tasty. Amber?
Again, I did the salmon, and it's jerk salmon, and most of the seasonings that were used were herbal seasoning. That was a combination that was blended up together, and hope you enjoy it.
Thank you to our audience for watching the TMP cooking show with Kenny and Anne-Marie. And the food looks very delicious. I hope to have you back on the show next time.
Thank you.